So back in the days when I had these big dreams of making $3,000 per month, $5,000 per month, $10,000 per month, closing high ticket deals, even beyond $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, I didn't had the right expectation of how much work does it actually take, especially in the beginning, to make that much money. And back in the days, I had like this very, very big ego, and I wanted to make a lot of money, and I wanted to show off, and I wanted to fulfill my ego. But I didn't had any realization of how much work it actually takes, and that maybe you as well have the same problem as I had, that whatever limit you didn't exceed it yet, or I didn't exceed it yet back in the days, my limit of how much work I need to do and how much work I can do. And in this video, I literally just want to share exactly this, how I can now work so much on things where I don't literally care about any kind of pain, or that I'm so committed towards these things which I'm doing. And when you talk about these back days which I had, where I then completely exploded this mindset and had like a mindset shift to actually make a lot of money. So back in the days, I was still in school and I made a lot of money already there. I was already making more money than my teacher. And because I'm in this environment, I already was like one of its kind. Even then, back in the days, I wanted to achieve even more. And my environment already told me that I was one of the best, that I was one of the hardest working. And I was making like in 1 month, I was having one client and he paid me like 6,000 euros. And then I had another client, he paid me like 8,000 euros. And this is fine, yes. But when you compare yourself towards different ball games, or there's a different kind of work and kind of skill, and taking a look back over the past 4, 5, 6, 7 years of just grinding, back in the days, I expected, or I thought already I had it all and I did it all. But this is so poor to think like that, because the goals I was willing to achieve, or most probably you as well, want to achieve these big things, are not normal. These are not even 1% of humans on this planet who want to achieve these dreams, who want to achieve these goals. And therefore, you cannot compare whatever you're doing on a daily basis towards your parents, your friends, or your environment you're most probably into right now at the moment. And therefore, you need to completely change your expectation of how much work does it actually take, and what skill set does it actually take, and how many years does it actually take to have this lifestyle, to become the better version of yourself, to learn these skills, and not just understanding, but doing them. Because if you didn't reach that goal yet of the number of how much money you make, then you didn't do it yet. And your ego and your mind will tell you a lie that you already know everything and that you're one of the best, blah, 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 whatsoever. If you didn't reach your goal yet, you didn't. Because most of the people out there understanding the basics is actually also doing them. But this is such a false thinking. So going from there now towards these many years, I understand what it takes to actually make something successful. And it's literally just focus. It sounds so simple. And when you want to switch off this video because you think, yeah, I know it, then go for it. But it's literally just going through the pain. Focus on one little business. Don't have 5. Focus on one business, whatever makes you the most money, and just delete all of the noise. Very important. What I just did is I went to the sauna. I took my notebook afterwards. I was in the sauna for 30 minutes. I just wrote down the most important things. I just asked myself a couple of questions, and one question was, what is the most important thing right now? What makes me the most money? And then you just do them. And again, taking a look back, there was so many things I didn't knew. And also the number 1 rule in business is don't quit. If you don't quit, you will learn more. You will fail more. You will learn all of these failures, and you will become better. And you just need to go through this. You need to learn to ignore the opinions of others, to go through this relentless pain being alone, making the hard stuff and just doing the and by doing this, you will become better and a better version out of yourself. Because the version which you most probably right now are is not the version who's making that much money, because you need to develop a different skill set, you need to develop a different mindset, and you need to put yourself into a different environment. And achieving these goals which are not normal, which are normal for us, which are normal for you, which are normal for me to achieve, because there's nothing else I want in life, which is becoming the best version out of myself, making a lot of money, because this gives me so much freedom that I can just do whatever I want. And I tell myself what to do, and I decide above my life. Most probably something was there back in the days in our childhood which somehow activated this, or you just want to have this. Perfect. Then just dedicate to those things what I just mentioned, and you just do those. And eventually you don't quit, you become better, you fail, you learn out of failure. You don't do these mistakes twice, and you make more money. I hope you like this video. If you want to scale your agency towards $5,000 to $10,000 per month or beyond, you'll find the video down below. If not, that's also fine for me. I hope you got some value out of this video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.